This is Irontrader. Now the pit's closed here at 2:30. That was about 5 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil daily, weekly chart. Now nothing's really has changed. Basically here what we got is we had just a little bit higher height today at 78.36 versus yesterday at 78.29, but we're holding this key level and we're holding and closed above this 21-day, which is at 77.52, which is awesome. And we're closed above this 76.15, that 200-day, which is also very, very good. Now, again, if that's all lost here, what we really want to look at, we want to look at top of this candle, you're looking at 76.25, and then we're looking right here at this 75.70. And this is very, very crucial, this 200-day, this 76.15. Just watch this by Friday. We really need to close above that. That would be very, very good, okay? But right now here, you can see this 8-day here. It's going sideways. Hopefully this will curl up. Your 21-day here, same thing. Now we're going sideways. And we're holding that price above that 21-day. Very, very good. Now you can see where the big roadblock is right here. Okay, 78.45. That 8 simple moving average. You can see the price went right into it here today. Okay, very, very key level here. Now again, if we can get above all that here, what we want to do is we want to first of all look here to this 78.62. But you're really looking here for this Hondo 79.34 and then 79.76. All this here is jammed right up in there, 79.35, 79.62, and then you have your 100-day here at 79.79. So everything is jammed up right here in between that 70 and 79.80 level right here, okay? So that's what we have. We have to get above all this. But right now, this is looking very, very good. And then I say if we can, then what we'll do is we'll look for this 50 SMA at 80.60. And then we have that price channel at 80.62, which basically is the top of this candle. Now, again, this thing can blast up here. So we have, because look at this, okay? So we had 2 green days, then a calm. 1 huge day and then a calm. So let's just see where we can get blasting this right on up. Now, again, if you can get above this price channel and close above that 80.62, well, then we have a lot of good targets right going on right here, okay? So we look at this candle right here. You're looking at 81.57 here. We looked at the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 82.40. Then we looked at the top of there. You're looking at 83.30. And we have 83.91. And then we'll bring that price channel across. You have 84.46. We bring that price channel right across there. And then we can come here, bring this channel across here. We got all sticky up here at 85.64. And then we can just venture right on up here to your 86.18 and then possibly all the way up here 87.67, which is your big retest here, just like we have here on your 200 already on the weekly chart here, okay? But again, the key is on the downside is you want to hold that 21-day. That's a big key support level. You want to hold this 200-day, 76.15. That's the support level. And obviously this 8 SMA here. So as long as we're doing that, we got a good shot here of taking her all the way back on up here to get into that 79 level and then possibly the retest here of that 80.60 level, which would be very, very bullish. Now, RSI here, you're looking good here, looking at good relative strength. You have a lot of room to move on the upside. MACD is good. You made that cross there, where that green cross the red. That shows good positive momentum there to the upside. It's just a little weak right now. Of course, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. We got to see how it shakes out here for the rest of the week. Now, remember, the API report on crude will be out today at 4:30, and then the EIA report on crude will be out on Wednesday at 10:30 as usual. So realistic on the downside, watch the 21-day, the 200-day, and this 8 SMA. The upside, this is really key level right here, this 78.45. That's that 8 simple moving average. If we can get above that, then we can go into that 79 level and possibly even here up to this 80 level here. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your 1 minute and your 5-minute chart. Now, yesterday I posted that video that we actually had a nice double bottom on the 1 minute and the 5-minute yesterday, and that could go up, you know, higher. It looks like we finished above that key 96 level, which was very, very good. Now, here today, here, look at this. You can see this where we put in a low. Okay, we have a low there of 2.99, and then we had a little bit higher low at 3.0. and then we had a little bit higher low at 3.06 here. Okay, so this was right here was your buying opportunity. Once you ran all up here, this was a buying opportunity to take it all the way up here. Boom, dump it out, and then wait for it to come down. Once it gets below 8-day, wait for it to come down, and then see how this all shakes out. So we had a nice, good sideways action. But if you notice that green candle, the low on that was 3.01, and then we'll come over to the bottom of that candle. You had that 3.02. That's that another time here, okay, where you have that higher low to take it up long here. UNG was just a phenomenal trade there today. Just regular hours was 20.58 on a downside, and then 21.55 on the upside. But yesterday's got as low as down as $21, $20 there. So this was a really, really good trading day here in the old natural gas here. So always when you see this, okay, always look for this level here where you see a low, and then we see a higher low, and then we have this double bottom situation here. Once you get above that 8-day, you can just run that bad boy all the way up here till she comes right on down. So we got as high today as 3.146 here so far. But we got to see here, there's always the aftermarket, so I always want to watch crude oil, natural gas at 6 p.m. to see how she all shakes out. Okay, let's take a look here on a daily chart. Okay, daily chart. Now, when we did this morning video and the midday trading video, we still had that in the inside day here from yesterday's indecision candle, but you can see where now we broke right above that 3.09, and then we got as high as 3.146 level here. So when we look at this candle here, that was that 3.10. That was your resistance there yesterday, and then right here, if you look at this right here, you got a high of 3.189. That's going to be our next target here level. If we can go up higher, that's going to be it. And then we're going to come right up here to this candle. You're looking at 3.23. That's what you're looking at. And then we have your 3.37 and then 3.39. So this has plenty of room to run here. Now, this is actually even better because now, last video I made here, we just had these 4 candles, which are higher highs and higher lows, but now we have another 5th candle of higher highs and higher lows. So this is looking very, very bullish here. Now your RSI here, you're into that 70 area, but that can stay there. That's just showing the relative strength of this on how strong this is. And then we have your green above your red, show that's bullish momentum there to the upside. That's what you want to see, just like we had here. And then we have, look at that big rally up, same way as we had over here. And look at that nice big rally up. Now, we were trading this box here area, and then you can see where she broke up. And then once you break out of that area, and that was the candle that we were looking for at 2.92, we closed above that, and then she just ripped up very higher. And right now, I don't see any reason why we can't just go higher here and probably hit this target right here at roughly 3.19, 3.23, and we could even rally up to that real test up there. But again, now if we can get even above that, we have even higher values up here. Natural gas was never going to stay down here in this buck level here that much longer. You always know that. But again, if you can get above that 3.39, watch this gap. This is 3.047, 3.47, and then we have your low here, 3.45. Here's your gap and your fill, and then we could run that bad boy all the way up to 3.64 here. So there is a lot of room here to run. Okay, a lot of room to run here, and everything, the chart, everything is looking very, very good. But you can always get into over bought conditions here very, very easily here on the Natty. So I say this is looking good. Now, downside, you always want to look at the downside. This is going to be key here now. Now you want to watch that 3.096. That's going to be key. And then we want to come to this candle here, that 2.967. And then this is here is going to be 2.92. Always watch that one. That's very key. And then we have 2.85. And then look at your 8 SMA here at 2.82. And then you can come down 2.79, 2.75, and then we'll run right into that 21-day, roughly at 2.67 here. But 8-day, right on up, 21-day up, 50-day moving up until that reverses. This is a long. That's just that simple. Okay, so I just scalped UNG twice there today. Really, really good trading action. I didn't do any kind of short. I didn't see any short possible here. Once we just broke out of that yesterday's range, that high, you knew she was just going to go higher. Okay, let's take a look here on an hourly and a 4-hour. Okay, here we have your hourly and a 4-hour. You watched my video this morning here. We had this situation here where you had this high of 3.096, and then we had a 3.098. That was a double top situation, came sold right down, but recaptured that 50-day pretty quick. And then we had sideways action. And then yesterday, you made, I mean, so far today, you made that 3.8. 083 level here, okay? But now you can see where she just popped right through here, and that's what we were looking for, to break right above that key level, that 3.096. So once you break above that, now any kind of retest, that's going to be good support level here, okay? And again, obviously, if that holds that retest it, then you can obviously get back into this and take it long. You can also buy strength on this here too. That's always looking pretty good here. So see what you have here when you get above that 8 and that 21 day. She just wants a rip. Had a nice sideways action, but see the low, higher low, and just held that bad boy all the way up until we had that breakout today. So downside here, just watch this key level. I put that price channel on there, 3.096. Anytime if it's going to retest that and come down and retest that, and it holds that, that's also a good buying opportunity here to take this thing even higher here, probably at 3.19 level, 3.23, and you can skate this bad boy all the way up to 3.39. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, and we'll do it all over again. And don't forget that API number on the crude will be out today at 4:30. Thanks for watching.